your style.
Oh, wow.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm super good. For the record, the brake pedal broke.
Oh, it bent over to the side.
Hey, Tony, get your ass up there and buff that out.
Oh, man.
Right now on Fast and Loud, hot rod hunter Richard Rawlings and his crew of monkeys take on their first build without Aaron. And it's big.
You bought a step man?
As they launch a bold new era at Gas Monkey Garage.
That's different. You're gonna turn this thing into a hot rod.
And exorcise some deadline demons of the past.
Now that we don't have the bearded wonder here, I was hoping things wouldn't be down to the wire.
And then
Could be a $500,000 car.
Richard drops some serious cash on a super clean, super rare 65 Shelby GT.
Holy grail of Shelby's.
Bam, you heard it right here, right now.
And Richard hits late auction to get some bids on his slice of movie history.
Where are you going to buy a Kenny Rogers car for this kind of money?
That ain't buffing out, bro.
There'll be no buffing.
Wow, man.
Hey, before that happened, though, sweet donuts.
I thought it was doing okay. I'm just glad I didn't get the building.
Yeah.
Sort
I
of.
think that pole kind of did its work.
That pole, he saved us.
Yeah.
So here's the problem.
You have to sell it.
This is
Yeah.
This is signed up for the lake auction tomorrow.
Yeah, well.
So this day isn't exactly starting out the way I wanted. Could have been a lot worse. One Ballard pole and a little bit of pride that I'm choking on right now.
Where did this dang car come from?
I don't know. It's been in the back warehouse for a long time. Me and Dennis bought it at a car show, and it's the Brewster Baker car.
Which is super cool.
You know what Brewster Baker is?
It's the movie about with Kenny Rogers or whatever his name is.
I don't remember the entire plot of the movie except for Kenny Rogers had some money trouble and he had to win this race and he had 6 kids and they ended up calling the movie Six Pack, which made all the people like me that were super into cars and beer go to the movies and watch it. And what we ended up with is a movie about kids. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, we're gonna need a little help.
I heard something.
It's going to auction tomorrow.
Never easy with you, is it?
I don't know. Seriously, pull it off the pole, get it straightened out as best you can, rivet it,
off
buff
the
it,
pole.
so I can take it down to the auction and get rid of it. You're clear. Oh, look at that. Almost there. Just pull it in here. This should be no problem at all. As a matter of fact, I'm not even gonna tell anybody this happened.
Of course.
Hey, don't hit the phone. This is a piece of movie memorabilia. I'm not telling anyone. At least till I sell it.
All right, let's heat them up and see if we can pop them out.
Hey, man,
What?
you got a minute?
Why?
I need to show you something out here.
Well, you don't seem very happy about it.
Well, it's either the best thing I've ever done or just be a normal thing I could do every day.
That doesn't make me very excited, Tony.
Come here, let me show you what I got.
You bought something?
Yeah.
Man, dude, you know I always get nervous when you buy things without asking me.
Yeah, well, I mean, you were gone, and I made an executive decision, and this thing was really clean. It's all original.
It's not even a convertible, and those aren't original.
Dude, I wouldn't buy anything with rims like that. I bought something with rims like this.
What?
I
You bought a
this.
Stepman?
Oh, dude, look at this thing. It's rad. Look how solid this is. Solid.
Why would you buy a Stepvan?
Dude, we get a lot of people that ask about these, and, I mean, we've never had one. I've never found one that was worth buying. This one was all original. It was original owners. How could you go wrong with that? $4 grand?
4 grand?
Yeah.
All right, you might have done something right. So we're entering a new stage here at Gas Monkey Garage, what I call, well, the monkeys are in AA, after Aaron. And I told Tony that I want to kick it off with something really big. Well, he took me pretty literally because the next thing I know, he shows up with a 73 step van from an estate sale in Pennsylvania, and I gotta tell you, it's pretty freaking cool.
I guess the battery's dead, but I know it runs and drives. I mean, we don't find them like this, and everybody wants one of these.
What's the deal with it?
It was a vending machine company. The guy sold sodas.
Dang, this thing is clean, man. There's not even any marks on the floor.
It looked good to me.
Well, let's get it off of here. Let's get over here in front of the door. We'll put a battery in it and see if we get started. Now, delivery trucks have been jamming up our streets since Grandma was in diapers, but by 1973, it seemed like a Chevrolet P30 was the staple on every street. They're pretty much just a box on wheels, but I've seen a lot of hot rodders starting to slam them down, trick them out. Visually, they look pretty cool, but structurally, I really haven't been that impressed with anything I've seen out there. Boom. Like a glove.
like I can't work on a car.
It could be fun to fix this up to Gas Monkey standards, but first I gotta see if it's even worth it.
Here we go, Tony. Let's go. Mom, the ice cream man is coming. Throw out some money.
Why does it say no riders?
I don't know, man, but I'd hold on. So I managed to get this thing out on the road, and I gotta admit, it isn't that fast, but it is kind of fun. And the fast part, we can do something about that. Brakes feel good, tranny feels good.
No, it sounds real good.
It is pretty freaking wicked. Dude, this thing would be rad slammed down on big wheels.
Then you got a blank canvas. You could wrap that, you can paint it.
All right, man. I say we build it.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I like it.
I think I'm gonna wait until tomorrow to show this to the monkeys, though. We need to have a little State of the Union summit before we jump into this. Everybody come up here for a minute. We got to chat.
All right, so who's in trouble?
One of you is. I'm gonna be inputting a new sleeve rule.
Good.
Come on, man. This could be a good team-building experience right here, and y'all come in all upset. Whoa. So check it out. I mean, we're embarking on a little new territory for Gas Monkey. I mean, Aaron's gone, and there was more than a decade where he was basically the backbone of this company. And quite frankly, a lot of naysayers, especially on the old interwebs, are saying that, oh, Gas Monkey's going under. I mean, that's not the truth. What they don't know is that we all designed them. We all built the cars as a team. You know, it wasn't a one-man show, and it wasn't a one-man shop. Gas Monkey's still here and going strong, and now we just got to prove it. Let's just build something kick-ass and put it out there and make some money.
I'm with that.
Yeah, we're not gonna let you down or nothing.
We're excited, man.
I think we can do it.
All right, as far as our ass being online, it does suck, but I don't want anybody to feel like it's a woe is me type situation.
Our ass is always on the line.
Right.
I mean, we know what's expected.
Cool. Then get out there and I will show you in a minute what we're going to be doing.
Uh-oh. All right.
Oh, it's going to be good.
He's got that look on his face.
Onward and upward,
It's gonna be
sons.
good.
Better and faster. I
We
forgot
never
the
said
faster
faster.
part.
We never said faster. That was
I
your
did.
word.
Tony, where's that step van?
Oh, boy. Wow. That's different.
Is he bringing tacos?
Are you delivering something?
Did you buy a food truck?
Dude, you're going to turn this thing into a hot rod, so get you some of that. What do you think?
I love it. So Richard rolls into the shop with a step van. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, it's different.
It's not something that we have done before, so.
Oh, yeah, I dig it.
Seriously, there's so many people that do these little vans like this, you know, but they never do it right. They just kind of throw it together because it's kind of funny and they don't want to spend that much money on it and what have you. So I was thinking, what if we did one straight up right? Like,
And spent money on it?
yeah.
You said it.
And you want it on the ground? You
Just-
want it like they're doing them?
Hell yeah. I want this monster slammed all the way down.
All right.
So for years, this is where Aaron and I would hash out the vision for the build, and then he'd go and spend way too much time and way too much money, and I'd have to yell at him to get it done. Well, now that Aaron has flown the coop, that job belongs to these guys, and I'm hoping the process goes a lot smoother. All right, I brought it in. You guys tell me what you want to do with it.
Man, I think we should drop a fuel-injected ZZ6 in here.
Okay, I like it. Get a nice overdrive transmission. What else? I mean, what can we get under this? Can we go 24?
I wouldn't go bigger than 22 up front.
I like the factory grills.
I do too. I think these things need to be chromed.
But the body's not bad. I only saw really one spot.
No, there's one little ding over there. I mean, it's super clean.
Who do you think's gonna buy this thing? It ain't gonna fit in your average Joe's garage.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Something this big really does narrow the field of potential buyers, but there's got to be someone out there that wants something as fun and functional as this. I mean, maybe they use it as a promo truck for their business, but to hook that fish, we're gonna have to spruce up the inside too. What I'd really like to do is step up the step van and make it really sleek and stylish. We can pull these rivets and get our windows back, and maybe pull out these shelves and line the inside with some leather.
I like it.
That just leaves one question. What color?
Just flake it out.
Flake it?
Yeah.
Like just a big gold brick?
You want gold?
I'm out on that.
What color do you want?
Black.
Black.
All right, you're letting us run this build, so I'll give you this one and we'll go black.
So here's the plan. We're gonna take this tried and true workhorse and make it into a class of its own. We're gonna pump up the horsepower with a Chevy Performance engine from Skog & Dickey. Put a little bit more rubber meat on the ground and bag this monster so it sits all the way down on the cement.
Inside, we're going to upgrade the accommodations, both in the rear and in the cab.
And we're gonna add AC, which means we're gonna have to redesign the dash to accommodate all the new features. When you get in our van, you're gonna be riding in style.
Or riding cool.
On the outside, we're gonna streamline the lights, chrome grille.
You're gonna look twice, maybe even 3 times when you see this bad boy coming up behind you.
I'm gonna give them 25 grand in 3 weeks to get it all done, because at the end of the day, I wanna sell this thing for at least 50 grand so I can put some cash in the pocket. We'll have a really nice step van to show off to the world that Aaron may be gone, but Gas Monkey is still going strong.
Amen.
All right, cool. Well, the way I look at it, y'all should be able to get in the box off in what, an hour and a half?
Why would we do that? We wouldn't have any measurements or have any idea of what we need to actually do to it to make it work.
I don't tell you how to do your job. You don't tell me how to do mine.
I think he just did.
Just get it done.
We couldn't be happier with the opportunity that Richard's given us now. We all have a hand on the wheel that's driving this project.
Don't let that freaking motor hit them pads.
I think the sheer size of this thing is going to be one of our biggest challenges. I've never bagged one that big. I guess there's a first time for everything. Nailed it. I'm done.
Coming up, Richard grabs a six-pack and hits the auction.
Don't let him do that to you.
And the slow progress with the step van
Jason, let's take a walk.
feels too much like old times.
What's the deal? You still got a long ways to go.
Hell yeah, look at that freaking man. That's gonna save us a ton of time, Germs.
So you're gonna Z it?
Yep.
Let's just roll it straight back for now. Mike and I can get this up on jack stands and
We'll rip
break
the
all
frame
this
apart.
So our sandblaster did us a solid and turned around our step van chassis really fast, which means we can dive into it full throttle today.
We want this van to drop all the way to the ground.
There you go.
But to make that possible, we got to make some critical modifications to the chassis.
No turn back now.
There's a few ways to do it, but I'm going old school with the Z-cut.
Basically, a Z is whenever you take the frame and section it, you're gonna cut it front and behind the suspension and just raise it up in the frame. That way, all the suspension and the cross member, the motor, everything comes up together, but the rest of the chassis remains lower to the ground.
You know why they call it a Z? Because it goes like this. So this is where the frame used to be. Now this whole section where the wheels are just got raised up in the body.
Perfect.
Oh, there you go. Go ahead, I got it. Start ripping these open on the table, see what we can find.
Carry the heavy stuff.
The cuts are the easy part. Since there's not many people out there customizing step vans, drop kits are not readily available, so we're gonna have to make all the bracing and bracketing ourselves. That's gonna eat up a lot more time than expected, but in the end, this is gonna be the most customized chassis to ever come out of Gas Monkey.
Are we making it any progressing?
Lots of progress as far as Z goes.
Is that all you had to move it?
Yeah, 2.5 inches.
Freaking rad, dude.
Yeah, it's not too much.
And then you move the front back down.
Yep, front back down, so the front bumper, you know, core support, radiator, everything will still live where it was.
You still got a long ways to go.
Yep, your back's gonna need a huge notch.
Huh.
Yep, it's gonna be a big one.
It looks like they're gonna be spending a lot more time on the chassis than we originally planned. Kind of gets me to feeling a little Aaron deja vu on the deadline thing. How are we doing on getting it over to paint?
Bad. We don't have a car to give to the paint shop yet.
How we doing?
I'm so screwed. I'm so out of time. Turn it on even harder.
We got a running car yet?
Yes and no.
Come on, man. Car's supposed to be done in the morning. We're not gonna miss that. Times that we don't have anything left. Cool. What's up with this thing?
Well, what's not up with it?
So when I get wind of a delay, I kind of start thinking, what are you doing? Just sitting over here playing with your nuts?
Building your brakes so we can hang this whole front suspension, check our depth with the bags all the way down.
No kidding. Are our wheels and tires here?
Not yet. Everything else is, but we can measure off of our center spindle, so that's what we're gonna go off of.
Part of me is freaking out, but I'm trying to relax and let the guys do their job.
If we can keep rolling like this, you know, we might actually finish in time.
Okay. Do I look worried? I'm not worried about anything. So we're here at the lake auction as we usually are this time of year. You know what's wrong with this picture? Absolutely nothing. Me and Dennis, we only brought one car. You gotta know when to hold them, and it's time to sell this one. I was test driving it the other day and smashed it into my building.
What?
Is it still wrecked now?
No, it's a dirt car. We just beat it into submission, put some extra rivets in it.
No way.
We got 11 grand in it, period. No other fees, except for my fixing my accident.
What are you hoping for, Alan?
I'm hoping we get our money back.
Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen.
Fresh out of the Gas Monkey Garage. Richard, tell us a little bit about this Camaro.
This is the actual car from the movie, six-pack, and it is a blast to drive. It's actually got a little bit of power, so be careful.
All right, here we go. 8 of the 50,000. He get 20,000. 8 of the 20,000. Not again 5,000. 7,000. It's $5,000. 7, 7, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. It's $10,000. 10, 10, 10. Out of you. I get $10,000. 9, 10. You get 10. Now enter the iron planets on 10.
The bidding's going a little slow right now. I'm actually starting to get nervous.
10. 10,000. 12,000. I get 12,000. 12.
Let it go.
Yes, sir. Reserves off. Reserves off. 14,000 iron planets.
Come on now. This is cheap for movie memorabilia. Where are you going to buy a Kenny Rogers car for this kind of money?
And then Scotty, the car flipper from St. Louis, well, he's here with my buddy J.D. Pass, and he steps up and starts bumping up the bids.
Go, Scotty, go!
So the auction guys worked the car really hard. I mean, they stayed on it. The two buyers we had, they got on them, pretty much blew everybody else out of the room. They worked the two guys hard. It was awesome.
17.5. Did you get it? Now 17.7.5. $18,000. And you get 18,000.
Don't let him do that to you. Look at it.
18,000, sir. And you get 18,000. It's all in, all done. I have. So. 17,750. So.
Boom, 17,750. Get you some of that.
17,750. We got the ticket. It's ours. We made $5 grand.
Yeah.
You want to go waste it?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Dude, get your butt over here and give me a hand.
1 second. How low are we going?
As low as it'll go.
Which fingers?
So we're about a week into this build. We've made huge headway. The notch is in, the frame's been Z'd. We got the rear end located. We've got a little bit more work than expected to get the motor sitting right.
So give us about 1.5 inches clearance on the drive shaft if we go that far.
Since we're raising the frame up so the body will sit lower, now the engine's sitting so high that we'd have to cut through our floor to connect the drivetrain to it.
Look fairly close. It almost looks like we could snake it down here right now as soon as we get that brace out, but we're clearly not gonna make our notch cover clear.
We're so close. So we're going to try and lower the motor mounts and make some adjustments to the cross members. We can get the engine down like another 1 inch, 2 inches underneath the frame. Well, the drive shaft and everything will live underneath the floor.
Came out a lot easier than it went in.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna finish what I'm doing. Bye, Germs. Everybody's busting their butts to get us back on schedule. I mean, hell, Tony's even over here doing fab work on wheel wells, and he did such a great job, we're gonna put him on the dash.
Man, I didn't know you were so good with that kind of stuff.
I'm just making it up as I go, bro.
This is the first build that we've all had a say in, and we want to get it right.
Ready to bounce some ideas?
What do you got?
Gauges? I got them preset. I think it looks
Is that
dope.
me?
Yeah.
I see the lightness.
I got this fab game down.
I have a question. Since this whole basically box is all squared off, why are you making round stuff in it? I'm just curious.
So the gauges are round.
The wheel tubs are round.
Well, the tires are round. That doesn't mean anything. You see what I'm getting at, though?
Yeah, I
Like,
do.
it might be the only round thing in there other than the steering wheel.
I know I said I wasn't worried about these guys falling behind on schedule, but just in case, I've been taking all my calls out here on the floor to keep an eye on things and see how they're working out.
I was just raising the issue because after the fact, your daddy might go, well, why the is that the only round thing in the whole truck?
Tell my daddy
I'm
to
just
make
saying.
his own damn gauges.
I'm just saying.
Let's just take a vote.
I'm gonna say that I like the square one better.
Okay, I don't want to be a traitor, but I do kind of like the square.
Okay, let's go square. I think that has to be the way. Good call.
Hey, Jason,
What's going on, Richard?
let's take a walk, figure it out. Turns out the wheels of democracy, they might turn a little too slow when a hot rod's involved. And the last thing I want is to be hassling these guys about the schedule every single day, like I did with Aaron. All right, so what's the deal, man? Because it started off really fast, and now it looks like we are dragging ass.
You said you wanted to go above and beyond on this build, so we're really trying to add as much as possible to it. There's a lot of decisions that need to be made. It's just a lot of work.
I know. Well, I want everybody to have a voice on this one, and I know that it's something that we all wanted to do, but somebody's got to be in charge.
Well,
and I've decided the buck stops with you.
That's
You've
fine.
got to keep them on time, on budget, keep it moving. Here's the deal. If you got 5 people driving a car, you're not really going to get anywhere. You only need 1 set of hands on the wheel.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, well, just remember that rolls downhill, and this just rolled onto you.
Coming up.
Are you excited?
I'm always excited, man.
Richard tries to buy a very rare Shelby.
$350, you can walk away with it right now.
Golly, $350.
As Jason struggles to get the build back up to speed.
Well, you prioritizing that right?
This whole list is priority.
So I want to basically lop it off in some way on the ends to where it's more of just a flat bumper in the back.
Finish, yeah.
Yes, doesn't even have to roll. It could be almost straight.
We were hoping to have our step van in paint by now, but we're still knee-deep in fab work. And now we're officially behind schedule. We finally got the chassis back on the body, but we've been spread so thin, we haven't even had time to finish the rear wheel wells.
We have to go far enough to get in the middle of the brace.
Mike and Charles jumped onto the project this morning, but now they want to scrap all the work that Tony did and go a different direction.
I hear you guys have a new plan.
Change these wheel tubs? So we're scrapping the round wheel tubs completely and going with the angular wheel tubs to fit.
It's not angled, just square.
Hey,
you know why? Because that's what was in it.
We figured we got a square notch that we need to cover. We're looking for room under the floor to add an AC unit to the rear. And we want to put bench seating back there. Let's put in square tubs to serve as a bench, and that'll kill a lot of birds with one stone.
It's simple, sweet, and it'll get us into paint faster.
Hey, as long as we're not losing time and you got a plan and you got your material?
Yep.
Okay, good enough for me.
Bye, Felicia.
They say we're not going to lose time, but this back and forth business takes time. And since Richard put me in charge of keeping this build on schedule, it's my ass. So I'm going to remind these guys just how much work we still have left to do.
What's going on?
This is just a little list of everything we need to get done to get into paint and get us back on schedule.
Right.
Well, okay.
So are we prioritizing that right?
Yes.
I'm just curious.
This whole list is priority right now,
Right,
as far
right.
as I'm concerned.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Work the list down and just go from there. Let's go.
Where are we at? Dripping Springs, Texas?
Dripping Springs, Texas.
This is where, like, everybody's moving, man. I heard that the Martin brothers live out here. Jesse James lives out here and shoots guns and stuff.
And if they knew we were yanking this car in their backyard, they would not be happy.
You know, Dennis and I are always looking on the interwebs and keeping track of what pops up. As a matter of fact, it's kind of odd sometimes because a lot of times when something special pops up, we call each other before we call the owner of the car just to double check the facts.
Are you excited?
I'm always excited, man. This thing popped up on the interwebs. I called you immediately. A couple days ago, a 1965 Shelby GT350 popped up on one of the more popular websites. And I'm looking at it going, well, that's just impossible. I mean, this is a very, very special car.
65 Shelby, holy grail of Shelbys.
Bam, you heard it right here, right now.
Only Mustang makes it happen. These aren't just words, it's a fact.
The 65 Shelbys, that was Carroll Shelby's foray into building mass production cars for Ford. Stripped down, loud, full-on race cars that the everyday guy could buy.
65. It's the first year, 100% pure Shelby. Every year after that, they started farming more and more things out. So anybody that's a major collector, he wants a 65 Shelby. Most of them were raced, most of them were wrecked, and most of them do not have the original motors.
How many 65s do they make?
562. This is a one family-owned car. It's supposed to be 19,000 actual miles, all numbers matching. Survivor cars right now are actually bringing more than restored cars. You know, it could be a $500,000 car.
What?
So we're gonna be the first ones to get to see it. We got the first opportunity to buy it.
Let's go see what we got. How you doing, sir?
Fine, how you doing?
Richard Rawlings.
Matt.
Matt, we spoke on the phone. This is Dennis.
Nice to meet you,
Hi,
Dennis.
Dennis
This is
Collins.
my mom.
Seidel.
Karen
Nice to
and
meet
Matt.
Morning, ma'am.
Hi,
Nice
Dennis.
to meet
Thank
you.
you. Nice to
I
meet
guess
you.
your phone's been blowing up a little bit on this one, but thank you guys for letting us have first look-see. I'm all excited like a little kid. Let's check it out.
All right, it's right over here. Why don't you grab a corner right there?
Sure enough, there's a 65 GT Shelby sitting in the garage. Holy cow.
So your dad's brother bought this new in Huntington Beach.
That's right, his oldest brother.
And on the phone, Richard, he told me his dad, who must be an incredibly smart guy, traded his brother a Ranchero for this even up.
My husband was a Ford man all the way. In our 44 years of marriage, he's had every conceivable Mustang that there has been. But the Shelby, once he got that, he hung on to it. Recently, my husband passed away.
When was the last time it ran and drove?
1988.
So this car's never left the family.
The overspray looks right.
Yeah, isn't that crazy how they were that sloppy on the deck lid?
It only needs to look good from the outside going fast. You guys think the motor or anything's ever been rebuilt or?
Original. I don't think my uncle knew enough about cars to do anything to it, and my dad knew enough not to.
The original tag with original rivets. There's your
683.
SFM number, which is the same as that, so that's good. Let's see if I can go down and see if the number matches the fender number. What's important about a Shelby is they have two sets of numbers. One is the Ford number, which is a hidden number, and the other is a Shelby number. The hidden numbers are never given out.
Did you find this number yet?
I just got it cleaned. And it looks right, but I'm gonna take a picture just to make sure. We're fortunate enough that we could see the hidden number underneath the passenger fender.
Is that our number?
Yep.
Rad.
These numbers match, and man, this thing is right as rain. It's game on from here on out.
What's gonna get it done, guys? Dust is getting to me.
I think more than dust is fixing to get to you because I haven't told them this, but they want more than they were asking for it.
Yeah, I didn't expect quite as much response as I got from this.
So they listed his car for 115 grand, which we both knew was pretty low. And we knew the competition was gonna drive up the price. I had told Richard we'd probably be splitting 200K to take this one home. We were actually the first ones to call.
Yeah, I didn't expect quite as much response as I got from this.
Matt proceeded to tell us, we got a ton of guys that, want to fly out here on their private jets and gonna bring bags full of cash and everything else. So it's gonna cost us more. How much more?
If you guys want to give me $350, you can walk away with it right now.
When he said $350, that's not more. That's what I call a hell of a lot more.
Well, that's triple the original price and double what you and I discussed before I came down here.
A lot has happened since then.
It only took 3 hours.
You'd be amazed how many emails people can send and phone calls people can make in 3 hours.
Well, yeah, but you know how that goes. Then they don't show up. We're here, we're ready to spend some money. So 350 grand, I don't know, but I'm not gonna have a whole lot of time to think about it. There's guys flying around in their private jets trying to land with bags full of money. Really? Think you're the only one out there with a private jet and a bag full of money? You just don't know my boy D right here. Come on. I want to say 250, but I know you're gonna tell me no, so how about 300? For a 65 Mustang. It's gotta be a record.
What do you think? All right. Mom's happy, I'm happy.
All right, thank you, Miss Karen. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So we got the deal done at 300.
Did we steal it? Absolutely not. Did we pay a fair price? Yes. Because a car like this is not gonna come up again. It's just not. I hope you guys are as ecstatic as we are.
I can't wait to hear it running again.
I bet you we have it running within a few days. I think at 300 grand, I'm a little worried about it, but we did what we had to do. Now we gotta get it back, get it running and driving, and show up at a Mustang meet. 300 grand for a 65 Mustang, you gotta be kidding me.
Coming up on Fast and Loud.
That's a killer dog right there.
Attack! Richard learns the Shelby is a hot property.
I told you, see there?
I don't understand. Somebody tell me what you're talking about.
And Jason loses his cool.
Let us do our job and get it to Mike.
Which famous action star had a major chase sequence featuring a Chevy step van in 2 of his biggest films? Was it A, Bruce Willis, B, Sylvester Stallone, C, Eddie Murphy, or D, Arnold Schwarzenegger? Which famous action star had a major chase sequence featuring a Chevy step van in 2 of his biggest films? The answer is D. Step Van stepped into the spotlight alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger in both True Lies and Terminator 2.
What is this? Oh, man. Are you kidding me? A 65 Shelby? Oh, yeah. Finally. Finally.
Where did you come from?
Hey, I smell these things coming. Are you kidding me? A real 65 Shelby?
Well, I figured I'd bring something that is in your expertise, sir.
Man.
One owner, one family owned. It went from the brother to the brother. 19,000 miles.
I want to see the inside of this thing.
Real GT. The shizzle. You know what's in the registry on this?
What's that?
The VIN number in 1966, and that is it.
Dude, this is a legit car. This is a real Shelby. So Rich and Dennis roll in with one of the most exciting cars for me ever here. A 65 Shelby GT350, a 19,000-mile original one-owner car. These cars don't exist.
Look at the number.
Oh, geez, could you got it in a closer one to the end?
We're there. We're 9
to
away.
the end.
Is this thing freaking sick? So
Actually,
you
7 away from the
restored
end.
like number 1, right?
Of 66. I've actually restored a couple of these rare Shelbys, including 66 Shelby 001 that sold for like $450,000.
Well, this is 65.
9 numbers from this one. Yes, this is a super rare car. I mean, this is what I live for. These kind of cars. This is what I used to do. This is what I love.
So correct me if I'm wrong. This was a demonstrator.
Okay.
So the car that you restored, serial number 1, should have been incredibly similar to this.
It is, yes. Yeah, the only thing that was really, really unique about car number 1 is it had a vinyl top. It was deleted after that, but these cars are so unique getting into these last 10 and the early ones in 66 because they were trying all these different ideas. They had parts carried over from both years because they were transitioning over. This car's the This is it. This is the ultimate in the Shelby world of unique, historic, and original and limited. I mean, these are the most limited Shelbys ever made. Man, dude, you have just made my year. How much did you give for it?
300 grand.
If I can get this running, which I have no doubt I can, you can make about 200,000 profit on top of that.
I told you, see there?
You're always talking about the Holy Grail, and I'm always in. This actually could absolutely be that.
See there?
I have to back it.
That's it. I'm out on the Holy Grail part. It's not sold yet. We did our part. We went and got it. You get it down and get it running.
All right, I can do that. This is my new baby.
Come here, Vivi. Come here, boo-boo. Come here. Come here. She likes girls.
I wasn't surprised that Richard wanted a friend to keep him company now that Aaron's gone, but I never saw this coming.
What are you doing, baby? I know. You're the head honcho around here now.
Come on, I mean, her name is Fifi. Fifi.
Her ears are gonna be like,
Richard, focus. How are we gonna find a buyer for this step van?
I got an idea. How about a mobile dog grooming thing? And they can do Fifi's mohawk every day. What do you think, Fifi? You know you love Fifi. She's the new shop doggy. Attack!
Yeah.
Get him.
That's a killer dog right there.
Why are you here?
I need a day off.
Why? You know I don't give days off.
Yeah, like, who do you think you are?
A hard worker, maybe?
Maybe, right. No, seriously, what do you need a day off for?
I'd like to go to a car show. Well, actually, a truck show. Tex-Mex.
The one down in Brenham?
Yeah.
That's a cool show. It's out on the lake, right, still?
Right.
When is it?
Pretty soon. Weekend after next.
What do you think? Oh, hey. Well, Fifi and I don't have a problem. By then, the step van's gonna be finished.
Will it be finished?
Yeah, it could be. I think we can get it done. I'll see what I can do.
Tony didn't seem that confident, did he? I don't think I like that. Well, you guys know you have a hard deadline on this, right? It has to be finished.
I guess I better get busy.
It's gotta be finished.
See y'all.
There you go, baby dog. Why don't you follow her? I got things to do. When I put Jason in charge of our step van build, I expected to see him kick the monkeys into overdrive. And now after talking to Tony, I'm not sure if that's happened. Okay. Ugh. So far, I've been trying to be a nice guy about this, but you know what they say about nice guys? Absolutely nothing. And they usually get stuck with the bill. All right, so what the hell's going on?
We're knocking it out.
You're looking at it.
We're supposed to be in paint 2 days ago.
Yeah, actually, we're probably supposed to have been in paint about 4 days ago.
But we're 4 days ahead on paint because we've already sanded it over here and done a bunch of body work.
Dude, this is... What about the back tubs? Why are they out? I thought they were in.
Well, they were, and we had an issue with that. We changed our idea. You know, it's going to save us time ultimately, but, you know, it is what it is.
It's not is what it is. We got to be done. Everything's down to the wire.
Oh, we know. Trust me.
And now that we don't have the bearded wonder here, I was hoping things wouldn't be down to the wire.
Huh?
So what's the new design on the back, on the tubs?
Square, functional for what you need it to be later.
It gives us a place to put the AC in. It also gives us a bench seat. But, yeah.
Put the AC in?
Rear AC.
2 ACs in it.
I don't understand. Somebody tell me what you're talking about. The original plan was to have 1 AC, but since we're fixing up the rear of the van so nicely, it makes sense to have one back there, too. I'm just not sure what that has to do with the wheel well.
We're putting a box that runs the full length from side to side.
I got that.
Where they were going to be round. You see how the old wheel tubs are squared off right there? It's basically going to go straight across.
I understand.
Bigger. And what that's going to give you is all this flat area to either put a bed, a bench, a countertop, whatever.
But you're not going back here.
No.
And you said something about you're putting AC somewhere. Where are you doing that?
Well, the wheels are over here. We have all this room to put the air conditioning in so we can hide it.
Well, these are all great ideas, but how in the hell are we going to get it done on time?
It's going to be faster than trying to fasten those round suckers to this.
All right.
It seems like 1 step forward and 10 steps back, but it's actually the opposite.
Yeah.
Okay, when are we going to have it in paint?
Whenever we're done.
Well, he's got half the body work done.
The thing is this. We can give you a mediocre truck that's a piece of which we're not going to do. And
That's not the plan.
And you can be happy. Or you can stress a little bit, let us do our job, work whatever hours it takes, get this thing done, and get it to Mike. Either way, the truck's going to be done.
But not Saturdays.
Is he pushing back on me?
The fact of the matter is, we know what you expect. Let us finish our job.
Well, there you go. Y'all are working all night tonight. I want that in paint tomorrow.
Spray paint?
You know, I've been in this situation way too many times, and frankly, I'm over it. I had really hoped that the issues with the schedule would follow Aaron out the door, but so far, that ain't happening. It's time for me to figure out a way to get these guys to understand that a deadline is deadline because time is money. And in this case, it's my money.
Coming up on Fast and Loud.
This would be a perfect car to cut out.
Are you a Mustang hater?
The guys discover a major flaw in the Shelby.
That might be a problem.
Gather around.
And Richard reveals a surprise.
Now you got a deadline you cannot get out of. What's going on, guys? What's up in our interwebs today?
So Viral Hog posts this video about two guys parking in their BMW i8 right in the middle of heavy New York City traffic.
A gold i8 BMW. So he's right on Times Square.
Yeah. Some guy walks up right behind him with a bat.
Get you some of that. If it's staged, it was pretty daggone good. Definitely post that on our site. Our fans are gonna love it.
How's that going, Tony?
Hoping to be done by lunch.
So we were originally scheduled to have the step van and paint days ago, but we still have a ton of fab work to get completed before we can get it over into paint. At least Mike's been trying to do as much prep work as possible while we try to finish up.
You going or no?
You looking all right?
Let's do it. Come on.
On top of that, Richard's already got a potential buyer for that rare 65 Shelby he bought yesterday. And since I told him I could get it running and driving, and it would probably increase the value by 100 or 200,000, of course he wants me to get it running and driving.
Hey, Jake, don't you think this would be a perfect car to cut? I mean, maybe even back half it?
No, it would not. You're not allowed to be anywhere near it with a cutting torque. Are you a Mustang hater?
No, but just picture it with the back half, some big, wide 12-inch tires in the back.
It's perfect, just the way it is.
Subframe, tubular front cross member.
Every cut you make on this drops a couple zeros off the end of it, value-wise. See where you're standing right now?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to be any closer to the car at any area around it than that right there.
What?
Yes. You can look from afar, but that's it.
I'll go do something else then.
Bye.
So when we say running and driving, that means a motor that runs, a transmission that moves, and brakes that stop.
Oh, boy.
The first step in this process is check the motor. The car's been sitting 30 years the way it is, so we need to dive in and see what we can find.
Whoa. All right. That might be a problem.
What's this, Jim?
Hey, I just tried to crank over on the crank. Won't budge.
Oh, man.
Seized. Here, big arms, see if you can get it to brake.
Loosen the bolt. Hey, he got further than I did.
It is tight. Won't go either way. Well, this is the last thing I need, especially on our time schedule. I can't get the motor to move. It won't budge. When a motor's seized up, it generally means the piston's stuck in the cylinder head.
I think I can. Did it move?
I don't think so.
All right, let's just tighten the bolt more. I can feel it tightening it.
Pull the plugs out here.
And throw some Pookie in there?
Yeah. Throw some oil down in it and let it set. I don't think it's time to panic just yet. It could just take a little bit more persuasion. So we're gonna soak the cylinders down with some oil, see if they free up. Problem there is, it could take a couple of days before we know if it actually works. I'm already in the doghouse with Richard because we don't have the step van and paint yet, so I really hope this works.
Oh, man. You don't want to upset Daddy.
Tell me about it.
So it's a new era at the garage, and we're anxious to show the world that we are still a force to be reckoned with. That said, I still need the build to be on time and on budget. And at the pace this one's moving, looks like it's not gonna happen. What up, everybody? Gather around. But Tony's visit the other day reminded me of something that worked pretty well when Aaron was in the same situation.
Hey, Tony. Come up here real quick.
Hey, check it out. There is a thing called the Tex-Mex car show outside of Houston. It's like in Brenham or something. Tony knows all about it. He's already been planning on checking it out. Anyway, it's supposed to be a pretty big show, like a Lone Star Throwdown or whatever. Lots of vendors, lots of people, lots of stuff. And what do y'all think about taking this down there?
What's the date?
Yeah, in Tex-Mex in like 3 weeks.
No, it's in 2.
Not even that. Wow.
That isn't much time.
Yeah.
We still got a lot to do.
Well, the way I see it, this works better for me because I give you a deadline you can't get out of. If we commit, we got to show up for a show. And it works better for y'all because it'll give you a chance to step out of the shadows and show off what you guys can do.
Well, at least we'll be taking it somewhere where, like, people will appreciate it instead of it just going to an auction. Like, people that actually know about this kind of stuff.
And people that actually build them can appreciate what we do. Let's do it. Hey, I'll work the extra hours. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Bam! I knew this was a smart move. It's like a rabid dog to a pork chop. They took the bait and they're going for it. And this will be the perfect venue to show everybody the Gas Monkey is still here and better than ever.
Especially as much work as we've done, we've kind of gone above and beyond what we planned on doing.
So are we committed? I'm gonna go commit to the guys and tell them to save us some space.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, cool. Now you got a deadline you cannot get out of. We got under 2 weeks.
I didn't realize we ever had a deadline we couldn't get out of.
I did. When was it an option?
Yeah, I know.
Great. It's just like Jason to make promises that I gotta keep.
Okay.
How bad do we want
It's not even
it?
in paint yet. We have 2 weeks. Do you see the size of this thing?
You just lay the paint smooth in.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, it just happened. Just,
hey, I know how good you are.
Done.
We're golden.
Maybe it'll just go like this. We are so screwed.
Next week on Fast and Loud,
You guys still have a few things on that list, huh?
with the truck show deadline looming large,
Oh! Dude, that's sick.
the monkeys are forced to play catch up.
Where's this thing gonna be done?
I needed the 2 weeks that I was supposed to get with the thing, man.
We don't have 2 weeks.
But the supersized step van refuses to play by the rules.
I don't know how I'm gonna reach across. I'm gonna hit my gun.
You're gonna hit your head before you hit your gun.
Holy cow, look at that.
Meanwhile, Richard's still convinced that bigger is better.
But wait till you see the inside of it.
He's riding high
Where are we going?
until his top dollar Shelby throws a wrench in his plans.
We're gonna break something if we keep pushing.
Now, Richard and the monkeys must pull out all the stops to score a win.
Oh, my God.
Or watch this new era fail
That sucks.
Dang it.
just as it begins.
Stop. That's it. We're pulling the plug right there. We're done.
On an all-new season of Fast and Loud.
I'm all excited like a little kid.
It's the beginning of a new era at Gas Monkey Garage. As new faces
Oh, buddy mine, Brian Bass.
Finally.
and NASCAR legends
We're building a car for Kurt Busch, man.
We're racing Joey Logano?
join the monkeys for their biggest build ever.
It's a giant truck.
Everybody's like, oh, all the old cars are gone.
This thing looks like it's all here.
And blaze new trails
We're taking it to Charlotte Motor Speedway.
on their way to new heights.
Bam! Holy cow, look at that thing.
We only have one shot.
The stakes are higher than ever.
300 grand.
And Richard's wallet is on the line.
I'm finally making enough money that I can make stupid decisions.
Go, go, go!
Fire. Did you see that? 400 grand.
I can't believe you're gonna let him do that.
Will Gas Monkeys survive the road ahead?
Y'all give me 3 days.
Or will it all
That's a lie.
crash and burn?
Golly, that's soft. Woo!
Dude, getting a tattoo?
That's right.
So what are you getting?
I'm getting a pizza slice. We're gonna ride home on it, and it's gonna be my home slice.
I don't even have anything to say about that.
Holy
You like that?
and you thought I made bad decisions on my tattoos.
Right now on Fast and Loud, hot rod hunter Richard Rawlings and the Gas Monkey crew are under the gun for their first build without Aaron as they push to finish their 73 P30 step van
I'm perfectly not safe.
in time to make it to the Tex-Mex truck show.
That sucks.
Dang it.
And then
Holy cow, look at that thing.
Richard makes a deal for 2 colossal campers
This looks like my dad's apartment when I was a kid.
before his supersized sales plan for his 65 Shelby GT
No, stop. That's it. We're done.
hits a serious snag.
Where do you want to start at?
And I'll probably have that kind of money.
Uh-oh, I'm outside the windshield. Pick up your end. Pick it up. Up.
Stuck here. There you go.
Oh, look at that. Everybody's here on time and ready to work. Things are kind of in flux around here these days. Aaron's gone, but me and the rest of the monkeys are ready to prove that we're still the best shop in the world. You guys still have a few things on that list, huh?
We're getting there.
I think we need to talk.
Okay.
One thing that isn't different, though, is the step van is supposed to be finished in just over a week. And, well, we started out of the gate like a freaking racehorse, and we're supposed to already be in paint, you know, Wednesday or Thursday of last week, and here we are.
Yeah, we staggered last week. We're behind.
You're way far behind. What? You bought a step van?
Oh, dude, look at this thing. It's rad.
I wanted to kick off the new era here at Gas Monkey Garage with something really big.
Wow, that's different.
And when Tony showed up with a 73 step van, well, that fit the bill. You don't find many people hot rodding them, and the ones that do aren't doing it to Gas Monkey standards. We're here to set the bar.
Don't let that freaking motor hit them pads.
I wanted it slammed all the way to the ground, which meant we got to modify the chassis.
Yeah!
And since there's not a ton of aftermarket step van parts, the Monkeys had to fabricate almost everything ourselves, and that took a lot of extra time. It didn't help that they were flip-flopping on a lot of decisions.
I like the square one better.
That's not the plan. How in the hell are we gonna get it done on time? As you know, Aaron and I were always butting heads over deadlines. Deadline's approaching quick. How are we doing on getting it over to paint?
Bad. We don't have a car to give to the paint shop yet.
How we doing?
I'm so screwed. I'm so out of time.
We got a running car yet?
Yes and no.
Come on, man. Jason, let's take a walk. I do not want to keep having this issue going forward. So to help him keep moving along, I put Jason in charge of the schedule. Buck stops with you now. And gave him a deadline they can't wiggle out of. What do y'all think about taking this to a Tex-Mex car show?
Yeah, and Tex-Mex in like 3 weeks.
No, it's in 2.
Wow.
Now they've got just over a week to deliver a show-quality truck, and the new era of Gas Monkey, well, it's on the line. I'm headed out of town, and I want to see some serious progress when I get back.
Germs, let's get this off the jacks and get the air system aired up.
Good idea.
The good news is we're finally almost done with most of the fab work. But before we can get over to paint, we got to drop this thing down and get it on the ground and see what it looks like.
We are definitely under the gun.
If this thing isn't sitting low enough and even on all sides, we'll have to go so far back on the drawing board to fix it, we'll never make it in time for the show.
Are you going down?
Yeah.
Yep, for real.
Slow down, slow down.
There you go, keep going, go. Here it comes. Come on. Is that it?
I would say we got touchdown.
Yeah. Well, God.
That's so sick.
Yay.
Oh! Dude, that's sick.
It's hammered.
Look at this. Dude, this is crushing ants almost.
Yeah.
Good, mission accomplished then.
Hey, man, this is the best part.
Dude.
There is no step.
God, look at that lip.
That's a tripping hazard now.
Oh, dude. What a relief. We wanted this thing slammed down as far as possible. Well, can't even put a quarter underneath it, which means it's laying rockers, which it's as low as it possibly can go.
Awesome. Measurements on the money.
I'm just gonna stand back and admire it.
Tony?
Yeah, we did it, we did it. If it blows our minds when we're looking at it, I can't wait to see how people's reactions are gonna be.
Here it is, mission accomplished.
We need another one.
Who's gonna start the next list?
Yeah, we got a load to do.
Yeah. Let's just rip this thing apart. Let's go to town.
Now we gotta kick it into overdrive.
Everybody ready? Okay. That clears us if you want to roll it through.
We've spent 2 weeks mocking up the chassis. We've got the motor and air ride how we want it, but now we have to tear apart the chassis and get it off to powder coat and get the box over to Mike so he can start painting as fast as possible to have any chance of meeting the deadline.
Mike, thanks for being patient.
I wasn't patient. I didn't have a choice.
So here we are in somewhere, Illinois.
Out in the middle of nowhere.
So we're in Gurnee, Illinois right now because a guy called me because he knew I was into kind of weird stuff, or I might buy something that was a little off the beaten path. This guy's like an auto recycler, and he called me because he said he had these things called Camelot Cruisers. I guess in the 60s, some guy built out these fifth wheels with big trucks on them to build a big business into making RVs. He wanted to get into the luxury RV trailer business. These things are supposedly like crazy. I went, well, that might be worth the trip. So let's have some other cars too. So we should be able to get something.
Worth a try.
Packard Woody. What's going on, guys?
Hey, how you doing?
Richard Rawlings.
Richard, nice to meet you. Jay Broston.
Jay, we spoke on the phone.
Yes.
Charlie Kuhn.
Charlie, how you doing?
Nice to meet you.
I'm Jay Broston from Auto Parts City in Gurnee, Illinois.
I'm Charlie Kuhn from Glenview, Illinois.
I am in auto recycling. We process roughly 1,000 cars a month.
And we used to call it a junkyard.
But we also take in used cars, donation cars, and we also come across some unusual deals.
Right on. Got an old FJ and Woody Packard. This is pretty cool. There's a lot of big collectors of these Bandura things.
Mm-hmm. We got some interesting toys here.
So we looked at the other cars first, and not really anything in there my style. Well, I want to see these crazy freaking Camelot things. I mean, I would figure as big as they are, I got to be able to see them. I want to see these trucks. That's all I want to do.
Go out this way.
Dang, dude, you just crushed them like that, huh?
Yep.
Right.
Makes it easier to ship them.
Holy cow, look at that thing. Oh, my God. So we come around the corner, it's like, these things are massive.
You cannot describe these.
Golly, man.
This is incredible.
So what's the deal?
There was a family down back in the 70s. The grandfather thought that he was going to make the premier RV vehicle.
At $150,000 a pop.
Okay.
He started with the one on the left.
So this was his first idea.
This was his first idea.
And they're both like what?
These are both like, this is a 1970 Ford. I mean, this thing has no miles. It's got a 529 engine in it.
So I'm pretty impressed. I mean, this isn't like, you know, some fiberglass covered fiber board like they make nowadays. This is a solid steel hunk of machinery. Old Ford cab overs pulling giant trailers.
So wait till you see the inside on this.
This looks like my dad's apartment when I was a kid.
It's literally 1970s.
Look at the colors.
And then when we go inside, it is straight out of my dad's apartment in 1974, dude. Yellow vinyl, wood paneling.
Look at that.
Holy cow.
Look at this, Richard.
look at that.
You see the phone R? Press 5 for the living room, 2 for the lounge.
Look at this bed, dude. And a rock wall. Unbelievable. Oh, holy Dennis. His and her sinks. Green.
No way.
In the shower. I'm pretty sure that the bathroom is an exact replica of the one that Elvis died in.
It looks like it.
What's back? Oh, this is too cool, man. So daggum wicked. I've never seen anything like it.
And then if you want to keep if you have any big dogs, there's a kennel underneath this one in the back.
A kennel for a dog?
Yeah.
They were made for true sportsmen, whatever their interest was.
When he designed these, he had themes for them.
Okay.
So this one here had the boat.
Are you kidding me?
Check this out. His other design had snowmobiles in it.
You know, they made accommodations for just about anything you can imagine for a pleasant vacation.
This guy had too much money.
He had ideas. He was a visionary.
I think he may
It looks kind of the same.
Not only one of them, but there's 2 of them, and they're both crazy cool inside. I mean, this guy literally threw everything in them.
Look, surround sound, Dennis, with a stereo system. It has shag carpet. Shag.
Purple shag. Where do you get that?
This guy had vision. Just don't know if it was 2020. So they run and drive?
Of course.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm like, I gotta take it out.
Let's go, Daddy. Can we go for a ride?
We can, man.
Where are we going? We going to Yellowstone?
Oh, there's a whole bunch of buttons in here.
There you go.
Here we go. Are all my wheels turning?
It is a gas, so we're not going to have the same power. Just make your wide turns.
Actually, the ride in the back is a lot softer and smoother than I thought. You could actually party back there, coast to coast.
Come on, you got to admit, this is a cool ride.
This is pretty freaking wicked. And we got a boat.
Now, let's see how good you are backing in there.
Oh, I ain't backing this thing in there. You didn't tell me I had to back it in.
All right.
I kind of want them. I have no idea what I want them for or why I want them, but I kind of want them. All right, Jay.
So what do you think?
Well, do I get to pick and choose which one I want?
Package deal.
What's the package deal price?
50.
No, I'm not paying 50 grand. It's not happening.
That's for both.
I just about choked when you said 50 grand. In my mind, I'm thinking, trying to figure out how much they weigh.
Yeah, he's a recycler. Maybe he thinks they weigh enough that he can recycle them. I was thinking they'd be 10 grand a piece or something.
No.
All right, I got an offer for you. I'll give you 30 grand for the pair.
Man, I tell you what, guys. Of course, I'm on his side. These things are going to be hard to sell.
So Richard offered $30,000. I think that was the best offer we're going to get.
Cash in hand.
Just do it.
Bird in the hand is 2 in the bush. Richard.
What?
We'll do the 30. Fine.
30 grand?
Yeah.
Kick
we'll
ass.
Do it.
Congratulations.
Right on.
What are you going to do with those things?
I have absolutely no idea.
You're going to have to buy another piece of property just to park them.
Well, the way I look at it is this. I'm finally making enough money that I can make stupid decisions.
Well, you may have just started.
How the hell am I going to get these things to Texas?
Coming up,
My freaking arm's about to fall off.
the monkeys paint themselves into one problem
It doesn't look very deep black to me. Why did you change to something you haven't used before?
That's stuck, huh?
and try to muscle their way out of another.
Put some on it, Jason.
We're gonna break something.
Whoa. No, stop. What the hell is wrong with y'all?
That's it.
Okay.
That's all she wrote. So we're into week 3 of our step van build, and we're supposed to be on our way to a truck show in 5 days.
Throw a strap on it and send it on its way.
We just got done tearing apart the chassis to get it out to powder coat. That bad boy moves a bunch. And I've been trying to help Mike out any chance I get.
Okay, let's get up on top of this piece. Woo! Yeah, thanks, Jason. You guys ate into a bunch of my days getting your fab work done. And now you want me to do a show quality paint job, black, which is brutal, in 3 days? That's seriously the tightest deadline I've ever had.
Holy cow, there's a lot of real estate up here.
Mike! We're over here. All right, dude. So, when's this thing gonna be done?
I needed the 2 weeks that I was supposed to get with the thing. I mean,
We don't have 2 weeks.
Well, I'm aware of that.
Seriously.
I just got it. It's like a giant, like we're doing a house.
It's basically flat.
Do you see the 8,000 rivets it's got? Those all need special attention, each and every one of those.
Well, already committed to the show.
Don't they have other shows?
I committed to this. Have you painted anything yet?
Yeah, I sprayed one of the doors.
Well, let's look at it. Didn't you tell me you'd figured out a way to shave off a day or two?
Yeah. So I did a test on a couple pieces with some single-stage paint, which would save me some time sanding in between coats. But it's not something I use that often, and well, it's just not laying the way I want.
It doesn't look very deep black to me.
No.
I mean, do you like this? Why did you change to something you haven't used before?
Because it's so big, single-stage will set open longer so I can get around the vehicle before it starts to dry, and then I have a dry spray line.
Well, I don't really like this, and it doesn't sound like you do either. Isn't there any way we can go with the standard base coat, clear coat?
I can physically get it sprayed in 3 days, which is completely ridiculous, but I can get it done. But I'm gonna have to buff it over there.
Just get it done. And then we'll go down to Houston, drink some beers, show it off.
If I'm alive. So, no surprise, the only way for me to do this right really is to use base coat, clear coat. Same way I always do. 3 times each. And I gotta get it done in half the time I normally get.
We'll give you beer and an IV, Mike.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I got 3 days to do it.
He's put us in a bad position.
Well, a lot of things have put us in a bad position, and now it's on my shoulders. But we got a kick-ass chassis that nobody's gonna see.
We didn't give you enough time. We didn't give you enough time.
No,
Understand.
you didn't.
But that's why I'm over it. Again, I'm over here sanding.
No, and I
to help
appreciate
out.
I appreciate that. I really do.
I don't like it. You don't like it. Tony definitely doesn't like it.
Nobody cares what Tony likes.
Yeah. But we just got to get it done. So let's just do it.
Look, everybody here wants our builds to blow people away, but once the guys start eating into my paint time, I'm the one that's got to stay here all night to make it up. And I got to say, it's really starting to take a toll. Build after build after build. I'm going to do it this last time.
I know. That's what you said.
No, seriously.
10 times ago.
For real, this last time.
I know.
Next time, when it's my time to get the thing, I'm going to go take it, whether y'all are ready or not.
Okay.
All right.
You're right.
I know.
All right, let's try this again. Especially as good as the top end looks, it's gonna add a lot of value if we can get this motor to turn over. So Mike's still next door prepping the step van, but right now I gotta take a few minutes and deal with another problem. Golly, I just fixed it.
Yeah.
Oh! No, I think it's
Tightening the bolt.
It's not rounding the bolt, it's just turning it tighter.
Yeah. So Rich and Dennis dropped $300,000 on this really rare 65 Shelby Mustang the other day. And I was so excited that I opened my big mouth, and I probably shouldn't have. If I can get this running, which I have no doubt I can, you can make about $200,000 profit on top of that.
I told you, see there?
That was before I knew the motor was frozen up on the car. Now Richard has a buyer lined up, so now I gotta make this thing happen. I soaked the cylinders with some oil to loosen them up, but so far, they still won't budge. Oil pan, they're giving it all.
It just keeps tightening the bolt. Can you make a tool that has dowel pins that go into this balancer right here? And we'll just, that way it's not on the bolt.
Sure.
Let's do it. Not original. We're hoping all we need is more leverage to get it loose. But first, I need Jeremy to whip up a tool that'll grab the assembly without slipping.
The idea is to just make a little piece to simulate this surface area with the bolt holes. We can sit it in there, make a little standoff for the depth, and then weld a big bar on it. So they can grab all 3 of these on a flat surface instead of just a single bolt. Hopefully get the leverage they need without destroying anything.
Because you're splitting the difference between all 3 of these bolts.
Yeah. Rather than the center bolt, you can snap it off, but if you've got leverage in a triangle, it'll pull the whole thing at once.
Hey, Jason, I made it. I made the...
Boy, did you make it. Hey, I think this will do it right here. All right, you ready?
Give it a go. Oh, you're going gung-ho. That's stuck, huh?
This is the whole motor. God, this is... Let me go get a cheater bar, see if I can get just a little bit more leverage. I really have to be careful about how hard I push this because one of the high selling values of a Shelby is an original motor and an original car. And if I make a mistake and damage something, that would be a catastrophic, costly mistake. Ready? Here we go.
Okay.
Get it, dude.
Put some on it, Jason.
What the hell is wrong with y'all? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What?
You and Dennis said you want this run. We're trying to get the motor broken loose, and we're doing it as safely as possible, but I'm telling you what.
And you bolted it in? You're not just on the nut?
Yeah, we've made a tool for it, but I'm telling you.
No, stop. That's it. We're done. We're pulling the plug right there. I don't want to damage it.
Yes, that's a good idea.
So Jason and Dennis both thought we could score big on this if the engine is running. But if it's broken, well, we might get less. You do the math. Let's just button it all up, and it is what it is. Hell, I need you guys working on the step van anyway.
All right.
That could have gone better.
Just kill me now.
Hey, chassis back. I need some hands over here.
Okay. I gotta blow up the muscles.
Martin said, go.
Looks so much better. All black. Next time it's gonna have wheels and tires on it. Mary Joseph. This is much easier than walking.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, you can put me down anywhere.
Anywhere.
Hey, in all seriousness, all of our powder coating is back now. The only thing we lack is our chrome bumpers, which we don't need to the end. So let's get to it, get this thing done. It's a good thing they turned this stuff around as quick as they did. T-minus 92 hours. We have 4 days left on the step van build before we have to hit the road to the truck show, and about 7 days of actual work. So everyone in the shop is on edge.
Man, my freaking arm feels like it's about to fall off. Why don't you just pull a chair up, Jason? Put your feet up, buddy.
Sir, neither one of them look happy.
That's right, run away.
How's Mike holding up?
You don't want to know.
I need to find 2 nuts.
Don't we have 2 working in the next room?
Right now, the truck is literally in 1,000 pieces, and we have to get it reassembled and back on the chassis.
I can't believe that just went on that easy. I pushed it down once and it just a thonk.
That means exhaust, tranny, motor, brakes, bags, you name it. And we got to do it fast. So as soon as Mike's done with the box, we got to get it married, wired, running, and get the interior in.
All right, guys, I need to drop this in. You don't have anything else that needs to go underneath there?
I've got the one brake line that's a pain already in there, so that's done. Steering stuff I can work around. What's
Trans lines and stuff like that, but we can work that.
Yeah,
we always do.
Okay, let's go for it. We're just holding our breath that everything goes back together like it's supposed to.
Going down. Make sure this center lands. Go forward a little bit.
Right on the money.
Did I freaking nail it or what?
Looks like it.
Holy crap, man.
Very nice. Love it when they go in like that.
Let's hope everything else drops into place that easily.
Yeah, or we're pretty much screwed.
Coming up,
Hope you brought the checkbook.
Tricky Ricky goes after the big money for the Shelby with a slight handicap.
Everything is exactly the way it needs to be, except for
What's that?
it doesn't run.
Oh, wow.
As the monkeys push their limits to get the step van to the finish line on time.
Under the wire, baby.
Dang it, Nate.
That sucks.
Laid out, son, laid out.
That's a clean chassis.
God, that looks so
That's
sick.
insane. That is awesome.
Ta-da. Good job, guys.
Hell, let's go get the box. Let's do it. Tony.
Are you decent?
Yo.
Hey.
What?
Mike's out of time. We're taking it. You're gonna have to buff it later. We got a truck to finish.
Golly, what a difference.
Big and black.
Looks good, Mike.
Getting there.
Will we leave handprints in this if we push it, Mike?
We won't leave handprints. It's dry. Okay. Heart, don't fail us now.
So Mike's still got a lot of buffing to do to get this paint job straight, but he's gonna have to do it on our side because we only got 2 days left. This truck has to be on the road to the truck show, and it's not going anywhere if it's still in 2 pieces. Perfect.
Putting this on the chassis now?
I got a ton of wiring to do.
Right now, Charles is gonna run as much wire as he can.
Or going to the back?
No, sides.
Nah, sides. And we want to bolt the rear seats in. So once you have the platforms, of course.
So we want good walkway over there, so we'll come back pretty much to the
Probably
wall.
take it almost to the wheel. Once we marry the chassis and the box, just given the sheer size of this thing, it is not going to be easy to access certain parts of the undercarriage. So we want to have as much in place as possible before we do that.
It's gonna come down to the wire, literally. No pun intended.
Y'all ready? We got to go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off, get this thing married.
Yeah.
And If anything's still difficult to do, oh well. You got it.
How's it looking?
It looks pretty good from here, y'all. You're getting it pretty straight. Now straighten the wheel. Ready to go down. I'm clearing everything back here.
So good?
So that back one's landing good.
That one's lined up.
How's it looking up front?
Looking pretty damn good up here.
Who can check the middle ones? So we need to line up all the bolts before we bolt down the frame. But there's a couple in the middle that I can't reach. And this thing is so big, there isn't the usual wiggle room for me to get under and take care of it myself. Tony, I think you're the only one small enough.
What do you want to do, run through the middle of it?
Yeah, just slide through on your back all the way until you can check these bolts.
Do I get hazard pay for this?
Hey, in situations like this, you got to use whatever tool you got on hand, right?
I hate you guys.
Go, Tony, go, go.
Dude.
Straighten your legs out. I'm gonna push you like this.
Oh
Ready?
My God, no.
Go, Tony, go, go.
Oh my God.
Go, Tony.
More.
I'm perfectly not
I
safe.
think it's gonna be okay.
So what do you think about this one right here, Tony?
I gotta move farther back.
Will that go in the hole?
Close.
Let's go down a little bit.
Ready, Tony?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Is it in? It's in the hole?
That's in the hole there.
So go to the next one up.
It's like really close to my chest. You're good. That one's in. This one's farther in.
We're pretty sure all the ones in the middle that we need are touched.
Yeah,
are going.
but
The one that.
Oh, holy well, that was sketchy.
Yeah, but it's sitting real good now.
Yeah, I'm sure it's sitting great. Yeah. All right. Woo. Holy oh.
Hey, man, you're a hell of a guy.
Oh, never
I like
again.
your style.
Never again. Oh.
Sorry about the noise. We're just trying to get ready for a truck show. So, man, you are a lucky individual because you're getting to be the first one to see this car. So I hope you brought the checkbook. 65, one family owned, every single component's there. It's insane. I'm working in my office when Daryl Mosley pops in to take a look at the extremely rare 65 Shelby Mustang that Dennis and I picked up.
Wow.
Dennis and Jason were convinced if we got this thing running and driving, it probably would bring at least $500,000. And, well, that didn't happen. But Daryl came here expecting to spend $500,000, and I ain't giving up on that. This is the real deal. This is...
So numbers match, everything's there, motor, transmission, rear
Yes,
end.
yes. Everything is exactly the way it needs to be, except for one major thing.
What's that major thing?
It doesn't run.
Oh, it doesn't run.
As a matter of fact, of all the cars I've ever brought in here, this is one of maybe two that I couldn't at least make run.
Oh.
This car is not for the faint of heart, and it ain't cheap.
I guess hopefully the block will be salvageable.
Yeah, I think you take it apart, I think it'll be fine. It's got all the right stuff. And I mean, this was a full-on factory race car when you bought it.
Well, what kind of money is this car?
600. Woo. I mean, you know, that's a stupid number, but he might have said yes. Where do you want to start at?
Probably half that kind of money.
Man, let me go call Dennis and see if I can get a real number. 600 was a real number if you want to pay that. So I got to get Dennis on the phone, find out what he's really willing to sell it for.
This is Dennis.
And of course, he answered the phone. This is Dennis. I mean, it's like he answers the phone with his version of wearing his shirt. Dennis. I hit him at 600. He didn't like that.
Well, I think we may be short selling it, but I'd ask him for 450 and settle at 400.
All right, dude. I will give it a shot. All right. I talked to Big D.
What the man had to say?
450.
I just don't think I can do 450, Richard.
Dude, completely done. The last one that sold brought 8.
I mean, I could probably meet you in the middle, maybe 400,000.
All right.
That deal?
Hell yeah.
All right, man.
I'll take it, man. We bought this thing for 300 grand, and I just turned it around for 4. Whoa! My beer assistant's gonna have to up his game. Yeah! Woo!
Dude, I love them headlights. And that's just the parking lamps.
Is it changing sequence?
Still the same. Now it's changing.
Yeah.
It's T-minus 36 hours before we're supposed to have the step van on the road. And Rolando just showed up with our interior panels.
You get any sleep the last couple nights?
Tired, man.
Oh, dude, I love them. Looks great.
Hell, we haven't even heard the motor run. But luckily, we're not putting an LS motor into a Porsche, so I'm not expecting any real problems.
Hell yeah. Hey, yeah, this makes me happy. That makes me happy, too.
Now, it's all about the finishing work.
Yeah.
Mike pulled in an extra body to help buff, which frees Tony up to help us with whatever we need him for. Slippery.
Glass.
Since the original glass was in pretty bad shape, we've had custom pieces made for us, but the installation has been a little tricky. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Muzzle.
Yes. Hey, we only have 4 more left.
Golf clap.
Great.
You see, on a modern car, the glass is always glued in. But on a flat glass like this, on an old van, you have to put it into a rubber molding and wedge it into the van.
It can be tough because the rubber is under a ton of pressure and doesn't want to give.
Look up. These things are a pain in the ass.
But you got to keep working with it until the glass pops into place.
Once you put the lace in.
Two more to go, 2 more to go.
Yeah, we're getting closer.
And the size of the windows doesn't help much.
Trying to hold that in so you could move your side in.
Afraid to put any pressure on it.
Yeah, hold on. You're close and bring it in.
All right.
That sucks. Well, that's one way to finish the glass.
Well,
hold on. I'll try to get on the phone, see if I can get another one cut.
So we flexed the left window pane a little too much. And, well, you saw what happened.
Next time, Beto, don't use all your muscles.
Ain't no other way this thing's getting in there.
Hey, if you're gonna do it big, right? You had too much forearm pump, buddy.
We just don't have the right tools to do this. And even if we can get a window overnight, I'm just afraid we'll break it again. How about we try to get another one and have, like, the glass guy put it in?
Yeah, the only problem is we have about 16 hours, and that is next to absolutely impossible.
We can't just call any old glass place?
Well, very few do antique glass, flat glass. This is exactly the kind of worst-case scenario I was worried about. It's just one of those unfortunate things, you know, something so simple that it turns into such a major problem in the last minute, and here we are. Hey, this is Jason at Gas Monkey Garage. Do you have anybody who can cut a piece of flat glass quickly? I know you guys have been stacked up. We got to be gone to Houston with it tomorrow evening. Yeah, whatever we need to do. All right, Charles. Good news, brother.
What?
They're going to come cut it on site and put it in the morning, first thing.
Well, they need that for measurement.
Yeah, it's to measure, so don't break it up too bad. But if it makes you feel better, okay, good.
It made me feel better.
Okay.
A lot.
All right. As soon as he's done, we're pulling out of the shop and getting out of here.
Down to the wire, baby.
So, yeah, hey, it wouldn't be us if it wasn't.
You know, if it wasn't last minute.
Coming up.
Drop it! It's a new day here at Gas Monkey Garage.
With Gas Monkey's reputation on the line,
Look at that, man. We have arrived.
Richard and the Monkeys step out to face their fans.
Ah, this looks so good, man. Good job, man. Good job, guys. Awesome. Let's find out if anyone here agrees.
In the 60s and 70s, step vans were a popular choice for carrying which of the following to the racetrack? Was it A, midget cars, B, motorcycles, C, go-karts, or D, horses? The answer when we return. In the 60s and 70s, step vans were a popular choice for carrying which of the following to the racetrack? The answer is B. Step vans could carry multiple motorcycles in the back and be outfitted with tools, supplies, and even bunk beds to spend an entire weekend in the pits.
It's a new day here at Gas Monkey Garage. When we were ready to undertake our first big build without Aaron, we knew we had a lot to prove. So, to usher in this new era, well, me and the monkeys decided we'd do something big. Literally, get you some of that. That's right. I guarantee you've never seen one of these before. A one-of-a-kind 3/4 ton P30 Chevy step van, hot-rodded Gas Monkey style.
Our main goal was to get this thing on the ground. Yeah. But getting it here was no picnic.
Once the monkeys notched and Z-cut the chassis, we went to Ride Tech for the parts we needed to drop it. But since hot rodding step vans just isn't that common, we had to make most of the bracing and bracketing ourselves. In fact, this is probably one of the most customized chassis to ever roll out of this shop.
It was a lot of work, but in the end, I think the results are worth it.
Big vehicles need big power. So we went with a Chevy Performance Scoggin Dickey ZZ6 crate motor. Chose a Holley EFI setup and dual sync distributor, then mated that to a monster transmission and torque converter. So now that we got the power to the ground, we gotta cool this thing off. We reached out to our friends over at Ron Davis Radiator, and they delivered.
When it came to fabricating wheel tubs, first they were round. Then the committee said they needed to be square. But where did we end up in the end?
Round. It won. And it actually worked out in our favor. We got more seating, And we're able to hide that AC underneath those seats, too.
One of our primary concerns was luxury and comfort. So for the interior, we called Rolando. And as usual, he killed it, turning this regular service truck into a gas monkey cruiser.
As for the outside, as far as I was concerned, there was only one color that could give it the perfect badass edge.
When we go black on a vehicle this big and this flat, it requires a ton of body work. Once we got it in the booth, we laid down our sealer, 3 coats of black base, 3 coats of clear coat, and it had to be show quality. I'd say we accomplished that.
To complete the look we were after, we reached out to our friends at US Mags, and they sent us this killer set of diamond cut wheels, 2010s in the front, 2015s in the back. And with a big truck, you need big stopping power, and Wheelwood really came through.
Get in the truck. So there you go. Despite an all too familiar struggle to stay on deadline, I think these guys have definitely proved that although Aaron may be gone, the Gas Monkey magic is still going strong. In fact, you could say they stepped out of the box on this one. You guys ready to step in the box?
Bro.
Yeah, it's got a truck show to get to, don't we? Now it's time to get this show on the road. We've still got to prove it to everyone else.
Let's go, Dad.
Road trip.
Right on.
Dude, this thing's so righteous, man. I love
It drives really, really well, man.
Oh, look at that turning radius. 10 inch wide wheels, and we're still able to turn. Yeah.
We have arrived.
We are here.
We made it.
Look at that, man.
Look at the lake.
So the Tex-Mex Car Show is on the lake at a campground. A couple of thousand cars and trucks here. I mean, you can't do better than that, especially on a beautiful weekend.
I can't wait to see people's reactions when they see it. Man. It's gonna be crazy.
It'll be awesome.
Yeah. I think it's time to lay her out.
Look out the side. At the back of that load, go behind the back.
God, dude. This looks so good, man. Dude, I'm ready to get out of here. It's been 3.5 hours.
Dude, were you gassy or what?
That's what I'm talking about.
I gotta pee.
Gotta watch that step, guys. It's a doozy.
Woohoo.
Yeah. Man, finally made it.
Good job, man. Good job, guys.
Awesome.
And the chassis work, Jeremy, is... We weren't scraping, we weren't hitting. It was comfortable. It wasn't all this.
Yeah.
It was nice. It drove like a brand new Escalade.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah. Drives good, looks good, is
Awesome.
good.
Let's go have some fun, man.
Yeah, we're here.
Check out the show.
All right, let's go find a party. Woo!
Should have brought my sunglasses.
Should have.
We got to get out and get fresh air more often.
Those are some big wheels. You think we're going to put those on the step van?
Dude, it's all like,
Yeah.
Engraved? Ah, yeah, I like that. I like the red interior, too.
I spy some speakers over here. Let's go check this out.
Dude, that thing's been in like 18 magazines since I was a kid.
Too much is never enough. Just saying. It's about to get crazy, man.
OMG.
Late, man.
See, this is more my speed right here. So I'm walking around the show, checking it out, and there's a lot of trucks that I've seen in magazines, that I've seen online. There's a lot of things I haven't seen before. It's a great show.
Dude, check this out. We need this in the van.
I love that. But if you have that in the van, it kind of, negates the 2 ACs that we got.
That's all the AC you need.
Amen, brother.
I like that. Yep. We're not just having a good time. We're also kind of keeping track on the trend. You know, what's happening, what's coming next. Can you drive this on the freeway?
Hey, can you drive it on the freeway?
Is this highway safe?
You can do about 40 miles an hour, but if the pavement's more than 80 degrees temperature, then you only want to do it for about 15, 20 minutes.
See, this is why it's good that we brought our truck out to the show. You can see all kinds of cool stuff like this. All new ideas to do to what we want to do next.
Hey, check it out. Our little van is starting to pull in a crowd like bees to honey. Guess it's time to go check out the verdict.
Damn, I think I'm a little nervous.
Coming up, after the monkeys face their critics.
What do you think?
Tony, get in here.
Uh-oh, somebody's in trouble. Richard's ready to sell the step van.
Come on, guys.
And he's hoping to reach millions of potential buyers.
I got something big cooking for it, and it's on the stove right now.
Hey, guys, I'm ready to paint. Ta-da-ta-da! What? I'm ready.
Oh, man.
No, I'm ready to paint.
We let the sun in.
You said
so bright.
Dun-dun-duns and let's get painting.
It was my idea, but I didn't think he was going to go for it.
I'm gonna be sick.
Oh,
All right,
man.
I'll go find my paint suit.
Gross. You need to get a suntan, man. Just saying. That's the last time I give that boy any type of idea. I'm blinded for life.
I like it.
Hey, Tony, S10 heaven.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good-looking truck. Yeah.
So today we're out near Brenham, Texas at the Tex-Mex Car Show. The show's starting to fill up. It's getting crazy. We brought our 1973 C30 panel van that I think is the best in the world. Guess it's time to find out if anybody here agrees.
Damn, I think I'm a little nervous.
What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
What do you think?
Nice, man.
Wow.
Sick.
I like the wall.
And these headlights, what are these off of, man?
Dude, we ordered those special. I mean, they look like a motorcycle headlight almost.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. Man, y'all did a good job, man. I really like this. Sick. Can we see it go up and down or what?
Yeah.
Well, let me get out of the way, man. I'm just making sure nobody drives off with it because it's cool.
There you go. That's badass, man. No, it's definitely an eye catcher. When y'all rolled in, I was like, what the hell? That's different, you know?
Wow. Get you some. Everybody's digging it. I haven't had a frown yet. It's all smiles. Drop it. Jump on in. Hang out.
This is killer.
Travel in style.
You like to go to school in this?
We're not the first ones to ever do one of these box trucks, but nobody's ever done it in, what, the time frame we did it in?
Right. At the level.
At the level we did it at?
The entire chassis and exhaust, it's all stainless.
Appreciate you bringing it out here, man. Yeah, it's a doozy, right?
Oh, man, it's badass.
We nailed it, man.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to not like about this thing.
Shut everybody up.
Yeah.
We're still here. We're still a presence in this game.
Hey, don't we have a cruise around the lake?
Yeah, let's stop talking about it.
Let's get this thing out.
Where's Richard? Oh, there's our driver. So one of the cool things about being at the Tex-Mex Car Show is that you get to actually drive around. So cruising this area is what this show's all about. You can literally throw a lawn chair on the side of the road and watch the show go by you. What's up?
Look at that one. Go ahead, buddy. Hey,
You know, this is what it's all about right here. Let us enjoy them, you know, this is where it's at. Yeah. Everybody seems to love it.
Let people see what we do.
Yeah. Nice to get one done and just kind of hang out with it.
Yeah. First official cruise in the new ride.
There we go. Now it's time for drinking.
Hell yeah.
Tequila assistant!
Yes.
Do it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Bam.
yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, okay.
I didn't want to drink after Tony. That's why I went first.
Woo! That'll hurt you a little bit.
I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty good about things. Show was great. I'm proud of my guys. Everybody loved the step van. Now it's time to get back to Dallas and build something else.
It's tequila for you, senor.
Glad you don't drink. You can drive home. Let's get out of here. I still gotta find a buyer for this thing.
I really need some real good pictures of this. I'm gonna get it outside in the sun where it pops.
So you want me to pose with it?
I wanna see each and every rivet. I don't wanna see any coys, though.
Oh.
I said really good pictures.
Tony, get in here.
Uh-oh. Somebody's in trouble.
Better hustle in there.
Hey, man, you need some backup?
That's all right, I can handle it. I got it.
Tony Taylor, come on down.
What up?
Hey, the step van, are we ready to list it?
Yeah, I've got it all written up. Just gotta get some pictures on it, but I guess they were like doing some final details, cleaning it. I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, man, that thing's supposed to be ready to list. I got something big cooking for it, and it's on the stove right now. I need to sell it and make some dollaronis. This is a new era for Gas Monkey Garage, and we definitely had a few struggles along the way, but we did it, and we're gonna keep on doing it. And as far as step vans go, this is the best one on the planet. How many monkeys does it take to get it ready? Come on.
Oh, that's loud. Now I have no eardrums.
Horn works. Watch out.
After feeling the love at the truck show, I wanted to get this in front of as many potential buyers as possible, as fast as possible. And then I realized, hey, if you guys are all watching the end of this episode, well then mission accomplished. Off we go. All right, Tony, it's perfect. Let's get it out there. For you guys out there at home, I'm putting this thing up for auction live tonight on the old interwebs. Go to gasmonkeygarage.com. It'll show you how to bid. This thing got a hell of a reception at the Tex-Mex Car Show. It's really, really cool. I really want to keep it, but I'm not in the business of keeping cars. I'm in the business of selling cars. Live right now. Get after it. Whoa! Oh, and bring your money.
Time's up. I guess we don't need to be doing this anymore.
There you go, Tony.
Oh, come on, guys.
Good luck with it.
All right.
আমি নিশাতপুর থেকে 10 মিনিট ম্যানেজ করে দিতে যাচ্ছি।
মানে আমার সময় কমিয়ে দিয়ে আবার হচ্ছে আমাকে
কি বলবো একটা পাম দেওয়ার বিষয় যেটা বলে ও আমাকে ওইটা দিচ্ছে, তো আমার খুব হাসিও পাচ্ছিল, আবার হচ্ছে ওর উপরে রাগও হচ্ছিল।
ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফের পাওয়ার আজকে সাফায়েত আপনার জন্য 3টা অপশন থাকবে। নাম্বার 1, আপনি যদি চান তাহলে আপনি কুকিং টাইমের ভিতরে যে কোনো সময় আবার মেন্টার্স টাইম আউট 2 মিনিটের জন্য নিতে পারবেন। অপশন 2, টপ 8-এর আজকে যারা পার্টিসিপেট করছে তাদের কুকিং টাইম থেকে, যেটা আমরা এখনো জানি না, হোয়াট এভার দ্য কুকিং টাইম ইজ, সেখান থেকে আপনি যে কোনো একজন পার্টিসিপেন্টের 10 মিনিটস মাইনাস করে দিতে পারবেন। অ্যান্ড অপশন 3, আপনি রাধুনী গ্রোসারি স্টোরে আনলিমিটেড টাইমের জন্য যেতে পারবেন। চিন্তা করবেন, চিন্তা করে আমাকে জানাবেন।
অপশন 2 সিলেক্ট করতে চাই।
আপনি একজনের থেকে 10 মিনিটস মাইনাস করে দিবেন। কার থেকে সেটা?
আমি নিশাতপুর থেকে 10 মিনিট মাইনাস করে দিতে চাচ্ছি। আমার আপুকে চ্যালেঞ্জ ছেড়ে দেওয়ার মূল উদ্দেশ্য এবং মূল রিজন ছিল আপুকে একটু হচ্ছে অগ্নিস্ফুলিঙ্গ দিয়ে দেওয়া। আপু হচ্ছে একটা কয়লার মতো, শুকনা কয়লা, কিন্তু আগুন পাইতেছে না। আমি একটু আগুন দিয়ে দিয়েছি, আপু জ্বলে উঠবে ইনশাল্লাহ।
মানে আমার কাছে বিষয়টা ইন্টারেস্টিং লাগছে, মানে আমার সময় কমিয়ে দিয়ে আবার হচ্ছে আমাকে কি বলবো একটা পাম দেওয়ার বিষয় যেটা বলে ও আমাকে ওইটা দিচ্ছে, তো আমার খুব হাসিও পাচ্ছিল, আবার হচ্ছে ওর উপরে রাগও হচ্ছিল।
সাফায়েত, গুড ডিসিশন। আপনার ব্ল্যাক স্কার্ফটা আমাকে দিয়ে যাবেন।
সাফায়াত চ্যালেঞ্জ ছুড়ে দিলেন নিশাতের কাছে। বেস্ট অফ লাক। আমার ধারণা আপনি খুব ভালো করবেন আজকে এবং একেবারে ফাটিয়ে দেবেন। এবারে সময় হলো সময় জানার।
রাধুনী স্টোর এবং কুকিং টাইম, কস্টিং, কিচেন ক্লিনিং এই সব কিছু সহ আপনারা টোটাল সময় পাচ্ছেন শুধুমাত্র 1 ঘন্টা। বুঝতে পারছেন? কোনো আলাদা আলাদা টাইম নেই।
ও মাই গড, মানে ইটস টু টাফ। কিন্তু ক্যালোরি ক্যালকুলেশনের জন্য তো একটা আলাদা সময় দরকার। আমাদের গেস্ট জাজ, আপনি কিছু বলুন।
কন্টেস্টেন্ট যারা রয়েছেন তাদের উদ্দেশ্যে বলছি যে আপনারা ক্যালোরি কাউন্ট করবেন, সেটা কিন্তু আপনারা টাইমটা পাবেন হচ্ছে মেন্টরদের সাথে আপনার টাইম আউটের 10 মিনিট পরে।
আপনারা আজকে মেন্টার্স টাইম আউটের পরে অ্যাডিশনাল 10 মিনিটস পাবেন ক্যালোরি ক্যালকুলেট করার জন্য। ক্যালোরি ক্যালকুলেশনের পরে 1 hour ফর গ্রোসারি টাইম অ্যান্ড কুকিং। ক্লিয়ার?
ক্লিয়ার। থ্যাংক ইউ শেফ। বিজ্ঞ বিচারকদের অনুরোধ করব তাদের আসনে গিয়ে বসার জন্য।
10 মিনিটস মাইনাস হওয়ার পরেও আপনি আজকে একটা ছক্কা মেরে দিয়েছেন।
ওয়াও!
পরবর্তী চ্যালেঞ্জগুলো থেকে আমি নিজে আরও 10 মিনিট কমিয়ে দেব। কেউ দেখ বা না দেখ, কমিয়ে দিলেই আপনি ভালো করছেন।
নিশাত, আপনার খাবার নিয়ে চলে আসুন।
হ্যালো জাজেস।
হ্যালো।
ফ্রান্সিয়ার স্যামন উইথ চ্যাট পটেটো পেস্টো সস দিয়েছি, ক্রিমি সস করেছি, আর সটেড ভেজিটেবল দিয়েছি, গার্লিক ব্রেড, সাথে ক্রিমি পর্ন, একটা ক্রিমি পর্ন সস করেছি।
টেন মিনিটস মাইনাস হওয়ার পরেও আপনি আজকে একটা ছক্কা মেরে দিয়েছেন। প্লেটিং দিয়ে শুরু করি। অ্যাবসোলুটলি বিউটিফুল এই প্লেটিংটা। আমি প্রতিটা এলিমেন্ট টেস্ট করে দেখছিলাম। স্যামন ইজ কুকড বিউটিফুলি, কালারটা খুবই সুন্দর, সসটা মজা, আপনার বেসিল যে পেস্তো বানিয়েছেন সেটার টেস্টও অনেক ভালো, অ্যাসপারাগাস কুকড পারফেক্টলি, বেসিল অয়েলটা adds a lot of flavor. Overall, এই প্লেটে it's perfection.
থ্যাংক ইউ শেফ।
আজকে আমার দুটো ডিশ আই থিঙ্ক 10 on 10.
নিশাত, জি ম্যাম, আজকে যদি বেঁচে যান পরবর্তী চ্যালেঞ্জগুলো থেকে আমি নিজে আরও 10 মিনিট কমিয়ে দেব। কেউ দেখ বা না দেখ, কমিয়ে দিলেই আপনি ভালো করছেন। কমিয়ে দিলে সবসময় যে ভালো নাও করতে পারি।
20 মিনিট কমাই, ছেলে আর মেয়ে, ছেলের জন্য 10, মেয়ের জন্য 10। চমৎকার একটা ডিশ এবং প্রত্যেকটা ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টসের যে অ্যারোমাটা আমি পাচ্ছি, স্পেশালি সালমন ফিশের যে কালারটা থাকে খাওয়ার পর, প্রন গার্লিক ব্রেড, এটার সাথে সসটা দিয়ে যখন আমি খেয়েছি, ইট ওয়াজ সো গুড, ডিলিশিয়াস, অ্যামেজিং। থ্যাংক ইউ। থ্যাংক ইউ ম্যাম।
এই যে এতদিন ধরে তুমি পারফর্ম করে আসছো, আজকে হলো বেস্ট আমি প্লেটিং দেখতে পেলাম এবং ফুড টেস্ট। প্রনটা ওভারকুক হয়নি, জুসি ছিল, আবার একেবারে যে আন্ডার সেটা থাকা সেটাও হয়নি, কাঁচাও ছিল না, সব কিছু মিলিয়ে দারুণ, খুব ভালো হয়েছে। একটা প্রফেশনাল যে পার্সন সেই রকম একজন শেফের প্লেটের মতো প্লেট হয়েছে। প্লেটিংটা অনেক ভালো, খাবারটাও অনেক টেস্টি।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
This is a fine dining 5,000 টাকা dish. Thank you.
Thank you, Nishat, and congratulations.
আপনি বিফ দিয়েছেন, চিকেন দিয়েছেন, একসাথে অনেকগুলো প্রোটিন, সাথে আবার অনেকগুলো ভেজিটেবল বানিয়েছেন, দারুণ, কিন্তু গেস করেছেন অনেক কম।
শেফ, আমি হচ্ছে নাচোস উইথ বারবিকিউ ফ্লেভারড হোয়াইট সস আর হচ্ছে একটা মিক্সড চিকেন অ্যান্ড ভেজিটেবল করেছি, ওটার সাথে এই যে হোয়াইট সসটা ওটাই দিয়েছি, বাট ওখানে আবার বারবিকিউর ফ্লেভারটা একটু কম দিয়েছি।
নসীন, আপনি আজকে কতগুলো ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টস গেস করেছিলেন?
17টা।
17টা ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টস দিয়ে আপনি রেসিপিটা বানিয়েছেন?
হ্যাঁ, শুধু জুকিনি লিখেছিলাম, ওটা ছিল না, সো এটা দিন।
বিফও ছিল না?
জি,
বিফটাও ছিল না।
না মানে আমি লিস্ট মানে অ্যাড করেছি কি সেটা
অ্যাড করেছে?
হ্যাঁ, মানে অ্যাড করিনি, জুকিনিটা জাস্ট অ্যাড করিনি, বাকি সব।
নসীন, আজকে আমাদের টোটাল ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টস ছিল 26টা, 26, যেটার মধ্যে আপনি গেস করেছেন 17টা, অ্যান্ড 17টার মধ্যে আপনার 9টা কারেক্ট হয়েছে। সো ওভারঅল আমি যদি বলি, আপনি আজকে রেসিপি কমপ্লিটলি ডিফারেন্ট একটা বানিয়েছেন, নাচোস বানিয়েছেন। আই সি দ্য সিমিলারিটিজ বিটুইন পিটা ব্রেড অ্যান্ড নাচোস, সো ওই জায়গাতে আল গিভ ইউ দ্য ক্রেডিট যে আপনি ক্রিসপি টেক্সচার দেখে হয়তো বা নাচোস মনে করেছেন। স্যালাডটা কমপ্লিটলি হয়নি, বিকজ there was a cold salad, বিটরুট ছিল, ফেটা চিজ ছিল। আপনি নাচোস চিন্তা করেই নাচোসের জন্য একটা ফিলিং বানিয়ে ফেলেছেন।
আজকে আমাদের যে টাস্ক ছিল সেটা নিয়ে আমাদের শেফ বলে দিয়েছেন। আমি যদি টেস্টের কথা শুধু বলি আলাদা করে, তাহলে আমার কাছে এটা খেতে মজা লাগছে, দারুণ লাগছে, কিন্তু আজকের টাস্কের সাথে ম্যাচ করেনি। নাচোসটা ক্রিসপি, আপনি বিফ দিয়েছেন, চিকেন দিয়েছেন, একসাথে অনেকগুলো প্রোটিন, সাথে আবার অনেকগুলো ভেজিটেবল বানিয়েছেন, দারুণ, কিন্তু গেস করেছেন অনেক কম। থ্যাংক ইউ।
পূর্ণিমার সাথে আমিও একমত যে খাবারটা খেতে ভালো হয়েছে, কিন্তু আজকের যে টাস্ক ছিল তার কাছাকাছি কম যেতে পেরেছে। থ্যাংক ইউ, গুড ফ্রাই ছিল।
নসীন, আপনার নাচোসের কস্টিং ঠিক আছে।
থ্যাংক ইউ নওশিন, আপনার ফুড নিয়ে যাবেন।
টাকা is a lot of money. বাজেটটা অনেক বড় for 2 items.
আমাদের এই মহামঞ্চের বাইরে আপনাদের জন্য গাড়ি অপেক্ষা করছে, সো আপনাদের সুপার শপে যাওয়ার সময় শুরু হচ্ছে এখন।
আজকে আমাদের টাস্ক হচ্ছে টাইম অ্যান্ড মানি চ্যালেঞ্জ। আমাদেরকে একটা নির্দিষ্ট অ্যামাউন্ট দিয়ে দেওয়া হয়েছে। আমাদেরকে আসলে বাজার করতে পাঠানো হয়েছে একটা সুপার শপে। আমরা নিজেদের পছন্দ মতো নিজেদের রেসিপি সিলেক্ট করে এখান থেকে বাজার করতেছি।
তো আমি আসলে মোগলাই রান্নাবান্না করতে খুবই পছন্দ করি। আমি সেই অনুযায়ী কিছু রেসিপি সিলেক্ট করেছি এবং সেই অনুযায়ী ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টসগুলো চুজ করছি, কিনছি।
কেউ ব্ল্যাক স্কাপ পেলেই হচ্ছে আমি একটা টেনশনে থাকি যে কখন না হচ্ছে যে আমাকে আবার কিছু করে ফেলে, তার জন্য আমি ফিশ আইটেম নিয়ে চিন্তা করেছি। এত দেখা যাক কি হয়।
কেন যেন মনে হচ্ছিল যে এক ঝাঁক পাখি অনেকদিন পরে খাঁচা থেকে বেরিয়েছে, যদিও একটা চ্যালেঞ্জ রয়েছে সামনে, বাট সবাইকে খুব ফুরফুরে লাগছিল। বাট নিশাত, আপনার কথা আমি কি বলবো, রান্না শুরু করতে চাই। যেহেতু নিশাতের সময় কমিয়ে দেওয়া হয়েছে 10 মিনিটস, নিশাত আপনি চলে আসুন। আপনাকে 10 মিনিটস বসতে হবে, বাকিরা 10 মিনিট রান্না করার পর আপনি আপনার কিচেন স্টেশনে যাবেন। প্লিজ আসুন। তাহলে রান্না শুরু করি।
রান্না শুরু করার আগে আমি পার্টিসিপেন্টসদের উদ্দেশ্যে জাস্ট একটা কথা বলতে চাই। আপনারা আজকে টপ 8-এ এলিমিনেশন এপিসোডে ফাইট করছেন। 5,000 টাকা ইজ আ লট অফ মানি। বাজেটটা অনেক বড় ফর 2 আইটেমস। মেক শিওর ইয়োর ডিশ ইজ ওয়ার্থ 5,000 টাকার। ক্লিয়ার?
থ্যাংক ইউ শেফ। এবার তাহলে আমরা রান্না শুরু করতে পারি। হ্যাঁ সাফায়েত, কিছু বলবেন বোধ হয়।
90 মিনিট আমাদেরকে সময় দেওয়া হয়েছে। এই 90 মিনিটের মধ্যেই কি আমাদেরকে ক্লিনিং, কস্টিং, প্লেটিং সব কিছু করতে হবে?
90 মিনিটসের মধ্যে আপনারা কুকিং অ্যান্ড প্লেটিং শেষ করবেন। দুটো ফ্যান্টাস্টিক ডিশ আমাদেরকে দিবেন 5,000 টাকা ওয়ার্থ। অ্যান্ড এরপরে আপনাদেরকে 15 মিনিটস কিচেন ক্লিন অ্যান্ড কস্টিংয়ের জন্য দেওয়া হবে।
গ্রেট।
San đi vào động từ năm 1996. Viết nội dung sao thành một đoạn. Sự từ lối hợp Yes. Thế là đơn giản, thế là đơn giản, thế là hả? Một chấm ba. Chấm 2 lĩnh vực hoạt động của Masan. Ok. đầu Nga đến chuyển hướng Việt Nam là trụ sở Hồ Chí Minh. Một cái này mang sân đại mình sản xuất các đặc biệt đại mạnh sản xuất, đặc biệt có sản phẩm nổi tiếng. Trong giai đoạn 2013-2020, Masan mở rộng các khai thác mũi pháo và tài chính Techcombank. Hiện nay thì Masan định hướng là Voi Apply. Đấy. Đó. Masan là tập đoàn hàng tiêu dùng này, nông sản này, đó, bán lẻ thương mại điện tử, e-commerce, ok, Bri, nông nghiệp và thực phẩm, Mid Daily. Nó ok. Tắt này đi, ok. OBS, League of Legends. Quên á. Masan History gì nữa, chuẩn dead là video thứ nhất ngày 28/12/2024. Nghe nó biết gì ở đấy nào. Video thứ nhất rồi đấy. Cái ghế nó cao giờ phải ngồi lúc nào thẳng lưng méo ạ. Còn hai cái bát cơm mình để bên cạnh nữa. Anh nấu nhiều quá anh không ăn nổi ạ. Tối anh ăn lốt vậy. Bao giờ lên đây? Mùng 2. Ui, cộng 41 hình như là lâu không đánh ghế luôn lên. Năm mèo nhớ cái thằng viewer lần trước đánh cùng anh ấy, lúc ấy nó cũng 100 điểm ấy, nhớ hôm đấy không? Nó lên đại cao thủ quân cụ rồi. Chịu rồi, không hiểu, đánh từ từ thôi. Không phải cái hôm đánh cùng mình nó 100 điểm mà hôm sau nó đã 300 điểm rồi, không hiểu. Chắc thế mèo. Mình đánh game mà mèo. Mình đánh game mà mèo, mình đánh hơi trôn tí thôi. Ôi nhảy gầm đất rồi, nhảy lông đất rồi. Đây rồi. Anh hết tiền rồi. Anh hết tiền rồi. Anh hết tiền rồi. I need money. Mèo, I need money nè mèo, I need money. Oh, give me money. 1 in 10 triệu. What buddy? New game to try. Roll to get new anime tower and Troupe. Make your luck destroy. Bù là mèo. Setup. Mèo hơi bị skip gym ấy, là mèo hơi bị skip gym nhá. Hơi bị skip đấy nhá. Comeback ngay. Được em mèo ơi. Lịch anh cứ xen kẽ sáng chiều. Sáng hoặc online chiều lại đi học trên trường. Ra méo ấy, mình ngon gì mình tùy cơ ứng biến được mà. Ra méo rồi. Anh sắp hết thuốc, anh không dám mua tiếp này. Anh chắc là đợi Tết có tiền mừng tuổi rồi anh mới mua được thuốc. Ừ. Ô, học 2 thải một kỳ á? Ừ. Speedrun à? Không, speedrun thẻ rồi ấy. Học hai môn thẻ không có kỳ không học thẻ nữa. Đúng rồi, anh có mấy khoảng trống mà. Chắc anh ra cái chỗ xả của trường anh đu anh chẳng biết làm gì, anh nói thật đấy. Mà tiếng Anh không trống nhiều đấy, anh trống từ 9 rưỡi đến 12 giờ thôi. Vẫn 3 tiếng mà. Một ấn phù thủy, một Vladimir, một áo choàng và một ấn ngẫu nhiên. Cái áo choàng ấn ngẫu nhiên ngon vãi ạ. Linh thú vào bếp đi. Ui, thí nghiệm á. Thế thì chết tôi rồi. Hãy đợi tí đi. Đi chết tôi rồi mọi người ơi. Xem đồ nào. Ui đồ đẹp thế, được nha. Tạm tạm nha, tạm tạm nha.